Although it's a little cold. It's what's it today? October 19th, because it's like 1 in the morning. So yesterday was the 18th. I'm starting to lose my voice. I don't know how, but I'm starting to lose it. I don't know. Anyway, WRX. There's the motor that came out of it. I had the intake, everything on it. I put it on the new motor already. Basically, I took it apart little by little. I started with the short block, bolted the heads on, and then I put the cams in. Once the cams were in, I oiled up all the journals, put new cam seals in it. They went in slightly crooked on all fours, so I'm hoping that it's not going to leak. At the worst, if it leaks, I'll just take it back apart while it's inside the car. Not a big deal. After that, I flipped it over, did the oil pan and everything. Bolted the headers on. Did the front plasticking. Swapped over all the cam sensors. I ripped the motor out. Everything that I had out that I can bolt on, I bolted on. And then I got the motor out of the car, took it out with the headers and everything. And then I got the motor out of the car, and which is what you can see here. Still got the clutch and everything on it. And then I took the intake and everything off and put it on my table. The turbo was shot, so I took it apart. It's up on the bench right now. That was the turbo that came off my WRX. That the ball bearings are starting to seize up, so I didn't use it. So today I went to go pick up another short block for EJ20 WRX block that was good that we bought. And while I was there, the guy had his TD04 turbo that he said was good. It had minimal shaft play, so I'm just gonna run it. At the worst, I'll swap it out inside the car. I got the new headers on, eBay headers. Had to do a little custom fitting to make them fit. Same thing with the downpipe. I gotta make it fit. I bolted the intake down with new gaskets. It wasn't much to hook up. The two breathers, PCV pipe, crank sensor, oil temp sensor, water temp sensor, cam position sensor. And then that's it. All the other sensors can stay on the intake. I hooked up the turbo. I can put this bolt in, but I need a little bit of leverage so I can get to the rear power steering bolt. Basically, tomorrow I'm going to drop the whole motor in as a long block. Just the way you see it, just drop it in, and then I'm going to hook up the bell housing bolts, drop the power steering onto it, hook up the alternator, run the wiring through, bolt down the motor mounts and the starter, and hopefully fire it up. If I go around the other side, you'll see it has no clutch on it. I think I'm just going to buy a Lightning flywheel for my WRX. And for this one, I'm just going to use my pre-cut flywheel. I got my flywheel cut, so I'm just going to bolt that onto here. And the clutch that came off my WRX is basically brand new. The pressure plate has a little heat up on it, not a big deal. But it's a brand new Exedy clutch, not a stage one, just a stock clutch. So I'm going to bolt that on. I have a Cobb access port for this thing that I might use to tune it. We'll see. But yeah, I was going to paint the intake silver, which I did, and then I changed my mind, so I took everything off. I'm going to clean all that up. WRX, but I'm going to see what I can do, try to make it a little more snazzy. I put BRZ wheels on the car, I would show you, but the garage door is closed. I had an 18G turbo, I should have just threw that on, but I'm an idiot. So tomorrow, hopefully by tomorrow night, I plan to have the motor in the car at least running, even if it's not tuned. I'm going to take the oil cooler off the new motor that I bought today and bolt it onto this car with a new oil filter, and then I'm just going to steal the piping right there off that motor. Off this motor and bolt it onto this motor for the oil cooler. Either that or I'll take it off my WRX and I'll just get another one for my WRX. But everything's on, everything's good to go. That'll wipe right off. Yeah, I torqued down the heads. I never heard the short block run. I'm trusting the guy that it's good. So wish me luck. That it's good. Anyway, I'm going to get to sleep. I'm going to wake up around 6 o'clock in the morning, see if I can get this motor in. Because I got some friends coming around. I want to say 9 o'clock to help me throw a motor in my dad's Outback. So I want to see if I can get this motor in before they show up. Most likely it's not going to happen, but we'll see. Let me know what you guys think. That's my little update. Talk to you guys later.